We are here today with 2 pints between us. Latin teacher here at Winnicott, Magistra Jaffe, and she's here with your host, Anthony Del Medico. How does it feel to be the only one at Winnicott that knows something more complicated, yet less useful than geometry proofs?
I'm sure I'm not the only one. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's others. There have to be others.
What is your favorite conjugation in the Latin language, and why does no one ever remember it?
My favorite conjugation, I would say first conjugation, because it's probably the easiest to remember. It just is very straightforward. Amo, amare, amawi, amatus comes up in the New York Times crossword all the time, and is pretty straightforward.
Are you fluent in Latin, or just really confident around people who aren't?
B.
Have you ever thought about switching to a more useful profession, such as whaling or lamp lighting?
Those two have not been on my radar, but sometimes I do think about it, to be honest. And even though it's not a living language, just the way of learning a language and respecting the people who have come before us and the historians. Our ancestors, the founding fathers studied Latin, and I think it's really cool to be among their number. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, maybe I could be teaching something a little more practical.
What's the Latin word for regret? And do your students learn it early?
To be honest, I don't know it offhand.
Again, going back to that 5th question, are you fluent in Latin, or just really confident around people who aren't? That is your answer. That is your answer. When you're at our party and people ask what you do for a living, do you just lie or say Latin teacher and accept the silence?
I say Latin teacher, and they say, wow, they still teach that? Or, oh, I took Latin in high school.
So last question.
Okay.
You really didn't die last month.
Julius Caesar? No.
My sources are really dumb then.
Yeah, who are your sources?
Him.
Oh,
I didn't tell you that, Anthony. You added that to the script last night.
This is a totally unscripted show. I'd like to remind everybody of that.
It's you holding a script.
These are my notes from Latin class.
Doesn't look like it.
It's just scribbles.
Wrap it up.
Goodbye.
Thank you for having me.